You're watching another episode of Kelly's Outdoor Adventures, the RV Drifters. And in today's video, we're going to take a hike in the swamp. And I'll throw in here that you're going to hear a lot of whining from me at the end of this video. We're Mike and Debbie of Kelly's Outdoor Adventures, the RV Drifters. We've been full-time RVing for coming up on 4 years now. And today we're still at Thousand Palms RV Resort. And this park is located on I-44 in between Inverness and the Villages in Florida. When our RV spot's big enough, we like to set up our Vivor tent. Each time we set this tent up, it gets quicker and quicker. I think I'm not even 5 minutes into this. So. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. That works out. What do you think? I'm happy. Let's take a walk. Sumter County Blue Ways Rutland Boat Ramp. Rutland Boat Ramp. Cool. There seems to be a pretty good path right back through there. So let's take a walk back there. And let's just check it out. Pretty cool. They say this is filled with alligators. There's an alligator tour company right down at the end of this, across the bridge, and on the other side where this comes out. This canal empties out into the Withlacoochee River. Came out here in the Florida swamp, northern Florida swamp, and I was kind of hoping to see some alligators or wildlife, or maybe a jumping fish or something. Nothing. And maybe it's too early. Maybe they haven't woke up yet. A lot of plants, a lot of real pretty scenery, but no wildlife of any kind. So kind of disappointing morning. We'll try it again later. You know, I will give it this though. There was no trash. This place is spotless, which is kind of cool. A lot of places you go and you see trash and crap in different places, but this walk I went on this morning, yeah, it's clean as a whistle.
So the next morning I decided I'd take this same walk again, but I'd take the drone out and see if I could get some pictures from a little bit higher up, which ultimately proved out to be a very bad idea.
Got a little bit better view. A lot of trees out there, so I really can't do a lot.
And this was the last footage I got from the drone. Because I switched the camera from video to photo, this was the last that I got. So I immediately put the controller down and I ran over to this point, which was the closest that I had to the water, and stepped down in about a foot of water and grabbed the drone. It was upside down in the water for, I'd say, probably 15 to 20 seconds.
Well, that is not a good sign. I can't get it connected anymore. It seems to be communicating because when I push the buttons it beeps, but that's the extent of it. Well, guys, that might be the end of my drone pictures altogether. The entire leg is broke off, and you can see it, but the others have this little bottom piece over here. This one is missing and this wire is sticking out. Now the wire goes right in the outlet that I can see down there, so maybe with a tiny pair of tweezers I can bend that around and stick it down in there. I don't know, not sure. Maybe, maybe not, but I think my drone flying days with the Flight Elf, and it's called the Falcon. I think they may be over. She's still beeping, but I don't think it was the water that did it. I think it was hitting the tree. So, all right, well, that sucks. I can't tell how deep that is, but there's the piece of the drone that broke off. It looks like it's about a foot underwater. I'm going to go in after it. I got it. Got a wet pant leg in the process, and yes, that was a good 10 inches, maybe even 12 inches of water. But because the water is perfectly clear, I was able to just stand around the bank and look until I found it. So the drone started out above water, and then I got harebrained and took it right up into here. Was still on the edge of the water, but I thought I was safe until it hit the branch, and when it hit the branch, it shot backwards just enough to go down into the water. So that sucks, but I do have the broken piece, which, as you can see, is the same broken piece that I super glued up in Ohio when I hit trees up there. So maybe I can fit it in one more time and super glue it again, but I still have to figure out that wire. So that wire needs to be bent around and inserted. So it might take quite a bit of effort to figure all this out, but we'll give it a shot. So that was silly of me. I should have known better. We're in a heavy treed area, and I just wanted to get a couple of drone shots of this swampy bayou area. It just looked so cool, and I thought that maybe some higher up above shots would work. I was successful for the first 2 flights, and I was putting everything away, and I thought of one more thing. I should have just put it away, but I didn't. And that one more thing probably cost me a drone. So that sucks. So we're down to an iPhone and a GoPro 8 and a GoPro 12. And that is what I have now to work with. Okay, so we have stayed at this Thousand Palms RV park in Florida several times now. We just noticed something. Now, we stay all over the place, not in the same spot, so we're different areas of the park, and it's a pretty good sized park, but we keep walking the trash all the way to the other end of the park, and little did I realize there's a dumpster literally right there from our, so wow. Saves 10 minutes of walking every time we take trash. Hey, don't forget to like, subscribe, do all the things. Share this video out with your friends.
And I want to thank everybody for watching today's video. So we packed things up, and we are headed from the west side of Florida to the east coast of Florida.
Florida. We'll be staying for the next week.
What's up is down, what's left is right. Chasing stars and holding you.
We set up a base camp at a pretty cool city park.
That's the St. Lucie River.
So we can have Christmas with our grandson and granddaughter-in-law and our great-grandson.
Good job!
How cool is that?
I hope you'll join us again next week as we spend a little bit of time on the east coast of Florida. And we'll do a little bit of exploring around this area as well.
There's big boats. I want that big boat over there.
Yeah, there's a couple of them that look like they would be loop worthy. In fact, most of them probably.
So kiss me and smile for me. Oh, like you'll never let me go.
And we'd hope to see you guys sometime on the road. But if we don't, we'll see you right here next week.
Cheers. So you're watching Kelly's Outdoor Adventures, the RV Drifters. My alligator watch. I didn't see any alligators on my walk this morning, but I know it's a little weird to be out walking looking for alligators, but I'd rather be looking for them than them looking for me. At this point, we just like traveling around and sharing it with you guys.